COVID-19 health pandemic created many challenges, but it also provided an opportunity for us to reflect upon instructional practices and accessibility for students. We need to ensure that all students are engaged in rigorous learning opportunities with clear expectations for both teachers and students. Towards the end of the 2020 school year, a task force emerged to focus on instructional planning and technology tools. This task force paired our edtechs and curriculum directors, along with feedback provided from teachers, parents, and administrators. They are tasked with providing clear instructional expectations for teachers and students using the TCSD Instructional Framework through a blended learning model. They provide engagement standards and feedback grading expectations for teachers, students, and parents, and provide professional development to support effective use of technology tools along with academic outcomes outlined by our district curriculum and state standards. We wanted to revisit and revise the instructional framework looking through a digital lens, so no matter what phase of school opening we encounter, the framework would provide a roadmap towards desired academic outcomes. Our task force's commitment is to create professional development videos and learning series opportunities to model how to implement instruction with technology using our curriculum, content, and tools available. Our goal as educators is to research, plan, and develop lessons for our students, rooted in desired academic outcomes based upon our standards and curriculum. This instructional framework serves as a roadmap and template in planning for this quality instruction. The framework reflects 6 basic components: identifying academic outcomes, bell ringer or do now, core instruction, guided core instruction, intervention, and assessment and feedback. We know that every lesson must be rooted in students achieving our core standards, and therefore, every time we prepare a learning experience, we first start with identifying and communicating the desired academic outcome. Once established, we build a preemptive set using a bell ringer or do now to tie to the previous day's learning or to provide context to new information that's about to be taught. The bell ringer or do now is the hook to start our lesson, and it would be transitioning into core instruction, where new content is explored using various teaching and learning strategies with teacher guidance. As students begin to engage with the content, the teacher is then able to transition into guided core instruction, where based upon checking for student understanding, students are grouped for individual feedback or mini lessons to support their success in the core instruction. After guided core instruction, students who need additional supports to be successful in achieving the identified academic outcome participate in planned interventions to help address learning gaps to ensure their success. This is where Tier 2 and Tier 3 instruction occurs. A well-designed lesson provides an opportunity to check for success, which is the assessment or feedback portion of this template. Checking for understanding and feedback are repeated throughout the framework to reinforce that we should be monitoring student success and modifying our instructional approach in response to our students' needs. Our purpose of starting with this instructional framework is to ensure that all learning, remote as well as brick and mortar, is engaging and continues to educate students on new content and standards. We realize that learning gaps will be assessed and supported through interventions and support while our students continue to explore new content. After our content and technology specialists have created the implementation supports and professional development tools to help support student learning, they will be made available to our instructors to assist with lesson design and planning. Until then, please familiarize yourself with this framework and start thinking about how we design our instruction.